Hello Leos, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot and this is your reading for the month ahead from whenever it's found you. I'm trying to make these timeless, so if it's 2027, 2072, it doesn't matter. If you found this video, it's found it at the right time. So it's found you at the right time. If anything I say resonates, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and also please know I'll never reply to your comments telling you to message me through WhatsApp. That's not me doing that, so block, report or ignore them, but just know it's not me. Let's get on with your reading, Leos. What's happening? What's going on? Oh, that flew out nicely. 7 of Cups. I just got the word disillusionment, which is nice because 7 of Cups can sometimes be about illusions, but it seems as if the theme here is you're being disillusioned or awakened to your own illusions or delusions. You're being disillusioned, so it's a positive, it's a good thing. Some of you are purposely deluding yourself, which is really cool. It might not sound it, I may have worded that really wrong. You're able to alchemize when things aren't really going your way. You're convincing yourself and seeing all the good in it, and to begin with that's going to feel like you're deluding yourself. To begin with it's going to feel like you're lying to yourself or whatever it may be. Until you start to believe the thoughts you're thinking, it will feel like you're lying or deluding, but you're going to realize, oh, maybe the original thoughts I were having, maybe they were the delusions, because yeah, like what is real apart from what you believe to be real? The Moon card just came out, and the Moon is major. There's major secrets, mystery, emotions, feelings coming up this month. The World card, okay. Whew. Then you have the 6 of Cups and Page of Pentacles. So 6 of Cups can be someone returning from the past, or like returning to a more childlike way of being. It's almost like, you know, when you miss being a kid, when everything was simpler, and you know, it's like sometimes you don't actually miss being a kid, but you miss being in the moment. You miss when you're a kid, you're fully there, you're fully here where you are now. You're able to be a human being rather than a human just thinking, a human waiting, expecting, overthinking this, planning this, worrying about this. When you're a kid, you're not doing that, you're just being. So there's something here where I think you might be returning to that, returning to just existing and being more go with the flow. I feel like some of you may be around people, maybe it's kids, where you have to be the one in charge. Somehow this month you're gonna go with the flow. You're gonna go, do you know what do you want to do? Let's just do that. And if some of you could actually have a partner that is like a child to you, and so it's like you have a kid yourself, and so it just feels as if you're just almost pulling back your energy of trying to control them, trying to steer them in the right direction, and you're like, well, they've got to grow up at some point and make the mistakes. Like there's something where you can't help people that don't want to be helped, and you can't keep, like, so you're like, I'm just gonna fix myself and work on myself because this person is stressing me out and I'm using too much energy, wasting it because it's not actually being used, listened to, and appreciated. So just, you will appreciate your own energy. So I think you're pouring back into yourself, and in that, taking a step back from, some of you are teachers and you've got kids around you, and you're just kind of turning into the cool teacher without meaning to, because it's not that you're letting everyone do what they want, but you are, if that makes sense. There's something where you're just like, what do you all want to do? You all want to go read? Cool, go, do what you want. And in you doing that, it's like resetting your system, rebooting your system, and realizing, I don't know, it feels like they're going to be able to show you their interests, and you're going to find, oh, everyone is suddenly crowded around in a circle and they all want to learn about the history of dinosaurs. Cool. I don't have to worry about planning our next month of teaching because now I know I'm going to teach them about dinosaurs. Like today, it's like there's something where letting go, whatever you're trying to control, whatever you're trying to figure out, whatever you're trying to plan ahead on, it's actually going to show you the way itself when you stop trying to figure it out. You also have Page of Pentacles here. There's something you're really talented at, skilled at, which is also kind of tied to that. So it might be, I always go back to a writer. Say you're a writer, for example, you're very skilled at it, but you are getting lost in all of the, like a blank page is kind of scaring you because it's a complete blank page. Where do you start? You've got so many different ideas, and again, there's something, take a step back, go for a walk, see where your mind goes on its own, but don't plan, don't go, I'm going to go for a walk in order to plan. Don't do that. Just let yourself stop completely. Go for a walk. Plan on thinking nothing. Plan on not planning. Plan on not planning this month, Leo, is the whole energy. Clarify the Seven of Cups. Clarify the Seven of Cups. You have Queen of Swords and the Strength card. Some of you, there's something about a mother, because Queen of Swords, it's just someone with a sharp tongue. It's someone, and it feels as if that energy of, especially with the Strength card here, of you having to be strong, of you having to go, do you know what? You might be frustrating. I can see your viewpoint though, because, you know, you're already in my head. Look, I already feel and know exactly what you think and say, so you don't actually need to say it twice. But there's something here with the Strength card of you being quite like somehow using and taking advantage of this, using this as to your advantage, of going, I don't know how that would work, I don't know why it's coming through, but you're going, well, especially with the Seven of Cups of disillusionment, some of you are breaking free and overcoming illusions you might have about yourself, about your life, about like beliefs about yourself that you're realizing aren't your own, but are that of someone else, who you're seeing yourself through the lens of their eyes constantly without realizing you're not them. And you can especially if you really value this person's opinion, or you're very close to them, you're going to see yourself through the eyes of them, whether that's good or bad, and you're breaking free of that and overcoming this illusion that you are the person someone around you believes you to be, because you're not the person they believe you to be, you're you. So they may think they know you, they may think they believe exactly and know exactly who you are, but you're not. You never will be. Clarify the Moon card. You have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is this energy of choosing, picking, planning. A lot of you plan not to plan, and then that's clarifying the moon. The moon is the unseen. So you're trying to plan, but you can't plan. You're trying to plan ahead, but for some reason you can't see it. You're like, I need more ingredients, or I need more pieces of the puzzle to plan ahead. I need more information before I plan ahead. And so you're putting something on pause, trying to see ahead, trying to get more information, and realizing you can't plan ahead. And I just think there's something here. Then you had the World card of closing out a cycle, of realizing, if I can't do anything about it, why am I thinking about it so much? If I can't do that, if I can't plan, if I can't find out more information, why am I letting it control me? I don't know, this, yeah, healing, Four of Swords, clarifying the world. You're closing out a cycle of trying to plan and think and see and rationalize also. You might be rationalizing maybe how other people are seeing you, right? With that Seven of Cups, it's really making me think, like, your feelings about yourself have been impacted majorly by someone else's opinion of you, and their opinion of you isn't actually how they feel about you, firstly. So don't start feeling differently about yourself and not loving yourself because someone else has an opinion about you that doesn't actually know you, even if they think they do. And also, like I said, their feelings, sometimes people can absolutely love you, but the words they say to you won't be that. The words they say, it comes out different, it comes out harsh, it comes out like sharp tongued, but they actually have a lot of love for you, but it just doesn't show up that way. They don't know how to communicate that. Four of Swords and the World, you're wrapping up that cycle though of trying to, why did I start talking about the other thing again? Because I wasn't meaning to. The Two of Wands is choosing. You're trying to plan ahead, but you can't see the path. So you're like, if it's hidden, how do I plan? How do I know what I need for this journey? Because there's two paths, but they're both dark and they've not been lit up, and it's, you know, nighttime, and I can't see what's ahead on this path. So how do I know how to plan? How do I know what I need to pack in my bag? How do I know how to pack for this journey of the path ahead if I don't know where I'm going? And then you have the World card, so some of you might actually be traveling. And healing, needing to know, and just knowing, do you know what, it doesn't matter if my bag isn't packed properly, if I don't know what to pack, because I can always just get what I need as I go along. I I can travel light, and if anything, that's an advantage. That's a good thing, to travel light and not need to have planned, to not, and I also think that's about your mental load as well, to plan ahead. When you're overthinking how you'll handle different circumstances to come, you'll travel a lot lighter, a lot easier, a lot freer if you go, I can handle it when it comes, so I'm not going to put all that on my mind right now, it's too heavy. I'll be able to handle it a lot better with a lot stronger of a mind if my mind isn't, like, the strength of my mind hasn't been wasted carrying around all this preparation for all these things that are never going to happen. So instead, what if I just walk through the world with a clear mind, going where I'm going, and trusting and believing I'll react how I need to react in that situation, and if I don't, I'll laugh about it. Easy. 7 of Wands, standing up for yourself, and the 6 of Cups. Some of you are standing up for yourself and it's healing your inner child. Healing, 4 of Swords right next to this, and 6 of Cups, inner child, 7 of Wands, standing up for yourself. I just like to break that down. Sometimes someone comments and they're like, how are you getting all that from that card? That's not what that means. And it's a combination of all the cards around it. That's the whole point, right? So yeah, 7 of Wands. You're standing up for your inner child and it's healing you. This might be when you were younger, you wanted to sing and someone said, you sound like a dying cat, never sing again. And now you're singing and someone's like, you sound like a dying cat, and you're like, I know I do, but I like to sing. Snap. I don't care. Why did I do that? Snap. That was so cringy. I never do that. Some of you might do that, because I definitely have never done that in my life. Snap. What the hell? But there seems to be so random. Yeah, just you standing up for yourself. If people laughed at something you did but you really liked it as a child and it hurt you as a child, and now you're like, I'm gonna do it 10 times louder. If you don't like my singing and dancing and you think it's bad, that's alright, but I like it. You're standing up for letting yourself, your inner child just wants to play and be free without, it doesn't care about the judgment of others, or it wants to not care, right? Before it had that, however young you were when you first had that criticism from someone, a friend, right? Someone said something, someone you thought was a friend, and they said something and it's weighed on you and you believed it to be true. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. You have the Empress and the 2 of Swords. I knew this was going to come out because I kept talking about overthinking the whole time. You're in your head about something, you're in your head about your skill. The Empress, you're rising into all of this ability, all of this skill, all of this talent. You're growing, you're watering, you're nurturing you and who you want to become. Like I said, you're pouring more energy into yourself than you do others. Even if that feels selfish to you because you feel like you need to put everyone else before yourself, it's like, to put it back basically into basics, you got to put your own oxygen mask on first. But it goes beyond that, because it's you really looking after yourself and you really, really prioritizing, and like, I just see you for some reason putting on lotion or something. Lotion. It's very American. Lotion. And you're just making sure you're being so soft and gentle. Does that make sense? Like, there's just something in the little things that you don't think are important, but it could be the fact that someone's watching you, right? 6 of Cups. It could be little children watching you. So the way you're treating yourself, the way you're talking to yourself, the way you move through the world, the kindness you move, it's being watched and it's being emulated, it's being repeated, it's being copied. So you going, oh no, I don't have time, I've got to just slap it on and go. That's then what they'll do. That's what they'll then do, that through their whole life. Well, that's just the normal thing. Why would I prioritize doing that? We don't have time. Don't have time to look after yourself. You don't have time to be soft and caring and kind, and you know, it's an extra 10 seconds to do that as opposed to, you know, slap. I don't know. Anyways, I should stop doing that. Sorry, it's weird. Page of Pentacles, talent, skill, something as well. Some of you are very, very gifted, like I said before. Say you're a writer and you're like, I can't make time for that. Again, I need to put everyone else first. However, in you prioritizing and making time for it, there's going to be someone around you that then does the same. And then they grow up to go, I can have my own things. I can do my own things. I don't need... I don't know, it feels like you... I don't know why I'm just getting independence is going to be born. Independence is going to be born when it has like no alternative, if that makes sense. So you, I don't know what this means. Some of you have like a very clingy partner, or that's really harsh, but or it's someone that like you're always doing things together and you can't feel, you want to do your own thing, and so you being selfish and doing your thing separate from this person, it's going to actually make them glow up and grow up into going, oh, you're writing a book. I used to like to do this. Like almost you fulfilling your full capabilities, you doing something you're really good at, is making them go, oh, there was something I used to like doing. I used to like to paint. Maybe I'll start painting whilst you're writing your book. Like there's something so silly, but it's not, because it just feels as if those of you that are single that are like, what are you on about? Who is this clingy person? It seems just as if there is some type of message coming through to you of it's not selfish to prioritize or do your own thing if you're usually looking out for others, or you're usually trying to be there, or at least open time up so if anyone needs you, you're there. But it's going to be a case of inspiring others to be more like you, like, because I'm just getting girl boss or something, especially with the Empress, girl boss. Some of you like bossing up, fully bossing up into your full potential, whatever that looks like for you. I'm not saying you're going to be a boss, I'm not saying that's something to prioritize, I'm not saying that's important necessarily at all, but I'm just saying it's the energy you're embodying of being in charge and control and not at the thumb of someone else's schedule, of, you know, telling you what to do. You're the one in charge. This is inspiring. This is really nice. There's your energy. Are you leveling up into this, or are you already in this? Some of you, like, you actually don't realise there might be several people that are like, it's on their mind. They're like, when I grow up I want to be like you. When I grow up I want to be like you. And you're watching this, especially if that doesn't sound true to you. I promise you it is. There's someone that's like, I want to be more like you. I want to be like you. And you're thinking, huh? Two of Swords, also overthinking. So it's almost like you'd then overthink that when I said that. Why would they want to be like me? Why'd they want to be like me? I've this and this reason they wouldn't want to be like me. It's not about that. It's about also people remember the way you make them feel. And people feel good around you. People feel happy around you. People feel like amazing. So that's what they remember. It's not about whatever is in your head telling you something isn't true. Get it out. Remember, there's something more around your emotions this week. You've got the Moon card, the World, that Two of Swords. Focus on your emotions, focus on how you feel, and prioritizing. If you don't feel good, fix it. Let yourself not feel good. Go, I don't feel good. Separate yourself from whatever situation is making you feel like that. Some of you, there's this trapped mind of going, oh, I can't separate myself from that thing, that person that's making me feel bad. I can't walk away right now from them. We're in a meeting. We're in this. Just walk out. Your life is your life. There's something where you think you can't do something, but it's actually going to be you breaking free when you do the thing you think you can't do. And then it leads you to go, oh, this is the type of person I want to be. I want to be the person that didn't stay in rooms I'd outgrown. I didn't stay around people that were mean or bullies. I walked out. That's the type of person you want to be. Just remember, I don't know why, I just want to kind of remind you of, you're not seeing yourself through the right lens. You're not seeing yourself completely through the right lens, and it might be like because you're overcoming, because this is now wrapping back around into that Queen of Swords energy of maybe seeing yourself through the eyes of someone else. So you have to be taking on and going, I want to be stronger than just like taking in someone else's opinion of me and taking it as fact. I'm gonna be stronger than that, because I know that their opinion of me, who they think I am, is not who I am. you're breaking through like a stereotype also, because I just got stereotypes. So there could be a stereotype put onto you and you're like, I'm not going to be that stereotype, it's going to be different. Breaking free of that mold. I'm going to wrap this up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated or you know it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you when I see you.